The strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Phil Jackson. Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Wisdom with me, Mr. Williams. Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, teamwork. We hear it all the time. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. But what does that really mean? Well, when you work together with others, you combine your strengths, you share responsibilities, and you accomplish things you never could have accomplished alone. Teamwork isn't just a skill for sports or group projects. It's a lesson for life. For life, Holmes. So let's dive into these 3 game-changing tips on how teamwork can help turn big ideas into reality. Tip number 1, set clear goals as a team. Every great team starts with a clear goal. Whether it's winning a game or a championship, completing a class project, or planning an event. Knowing what you're working towards keeps everyone on track. It's like a GPS for your team or for your life. Without it, you're just wandering around. Take a moment at the beginning of any group project or team project to ask, what are we trying to achieve? Write it down, talk about it, and make sure everyone is on the same page. Because listen, if everyone is going in a different direction, where are you really going? Nowhere. Tip number 2, divide tasks based on each person's strengths. No one is good at everything, but everyone is good at something. One of the best parts of being on a team is that you don't have to do it all. When you divide tasks based on each person's strengths, you're setting your team up for success. Maybe one person is great at organizing, while another is a natural leader, and someone else is super creative. But leaning into what each person does best, you'll find that everything gets done more efficiently and faster. Plus, the team feels more connected. Tip number 3, celebrate your collective success. Teamwork isn't just about reaching the goal, it's about celebrating when you get there. And not celebrating alone, but together. Acknowledge everyone's contributions, no matter how small. When a team takes the time to celebrate their success, it builds trust, motivation, and camaraderie. So when you finish that project, win that game, or score that goal, or even just make progress, take a moment to cheer each other on. In 2015, I was going through one of the hardest times in my life. My family had been ripped apart and I was no longer able to be in my stepdaughter's life. The pain from that was something I'd never experienced before, and to be honest, I still carry it with me a little bit today. During that time, I let myself go, physically, emotionally, in all the ways. I wasn't taking care of myself and it showed. I weighed just 140 pounds and my coworkers started to notice. One of them, who I also went to church with, invited me to join a group of people who did mud runs, like Conquer the Gauntlet or Tough Mudder or the Spartan Race. These are intense 13-mile obstacle course races, sometimes in mud, rain, and freezing weather. At first, I wasn't interested at all. I mean, think about it. I was out of shape, and the idea of running 13 miles in Kansas in February or March sounded miserable. But after some convincing, I said yes. I set a goal for myself. Just finish the race. You don't have to win, because you can't. You don't have to be the fastest, because you ain't. You just need to finish. So I started running, working out, and trying to eat better. But as the race got closer, I realized I wasn't in shape enough to do it alone. The good thing is, on race day, I met up with a group of about 15 people of all ages and fitness levels. And before we started, the leader said something that stuck with me even to today. This race isn't about finishing the fastest. It's about making sure everyone finishes. That shifted my whole mindset, because we had people who were in their late 50s, a lady who was like in her 60s, people who were a little overweight, people who had never ran over a mile in their lives. And then there was me. So instead of focusing on what I could accomplish, I started thinking about how I could help others succeed. And so during the race, I ended up staying at the back to help everyone who struggled through the obstacles. Later, I moved to the front to keep everyone on pace. And people even helped me over obstacles. At one point, I even got some mud in my eyes and I literally couldn't see anything. And 2 teammates stopped to help clean my face with the clean part of their shirt. At the finish line, we all crossed linking arms. It was a beautiful moment. For the first time, I realized that success isn't just about individual wins. It's about lifting others up so everyone can win together. That race changed how I view teamwork and how I live my life today. I realized as a man, I don't have to sit and do everything on my own. I don't have to do it myself. I can have help tying my shoe. I can have help with things, and it doesn't make me less of a person. So my challenge for you this week, I challenge you to think about how you can contribute to a team. This team could be your class, an actual sports team, your theater group, your family at home, or even your group of friends. Focus on setting a common goal, recognizing each person's strengths and celebrating your progress together. Remember, when we work together, we make the impossible possible. That's the dream of teamwork. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, and until next time, peace.